Hello and welcome to all our viewers. I am Vitika and let me welcome you to a brand new show, Iftarna. We are in the holy month of Ramadan, a time for prayer, fasting and religious observance. And Iftar refers to the evening meal for breaking the daily fast during this month. Iftar during Ramadan is often done as a community with Muslims gathering to break their fast together. So come along and join us as we prepare to break the fast as one community right here on Iftarna. We have with us today Chef Jero of La Royal Meridian Beach Resort and Spa, who's going to give us some quick recipes. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
And what all are we going to make today,
Now
Chef?
today we're going to have beef fillet crusted and filet of Amur stuffed in Sicilian style, and then we can start with the rucola salad with za'atar, fresh za'atar, garlic and spicy. We're going to start with a wild rocket salad.
Okay.
And we're going to embrace the local taste and culture.
So what
where
are the
we're going to use
ingredients?
a fresh za'atar. This is a fresh one we chopped already just to have an idea. Then we're going to use a tablespoon of garlic and oil and a tablespoon of chili flakes in oil as well. Then we have 200 grams of rocket salad and then salt and the pepper and the right quantity.
And it's rock salt.
Exactly, always rock salt, because I like the rock salt because, like I said, it's delivered the saltness in a very slow way, so it's not very aggressive.
All right, so shall we start?
Yes, okay.
So what do we do first?
For the first we do the sauce. So we have the za'atar, then we already chopped.
So we take the chopped za'atar.
Exactly. We chopped za'atar, and it's around 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
Then 1 tablespoon of garlic.
Okay, with the
oil.
oil.
1 tablespoon of oil.
Okay.
And then we have 1 teaspoon of chili with 1 tablespoon of oil.
Oil, okay. So not too much chili there.
No, because the wild rocket that we're going to use today, it's very bitter on taste.
Okay.
And it has that the flavor of spicy it's a back taste of spice.
So are there other rocket leaves also available,
Yes, there are
Chef?
many ones. There are the wild one, what we're going to use today. There is a baby rocket, there is a sweet rocket, there are the long one, the round one, there is a lot of ones.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the moment of the year if you want to buy in the right place, like for instance from Italy, or otherwise nowadays from different parts of the world you can find it easily.
So what did we do here? We
now
kind
this
of
is we mix it a little bit. Now we
Okay.
put a little bit, like 2 tablespoons of olive oil
All right.
inside,
And mix it again?
and then we mix it again.
You want me to give you a hand here?
Some, yes please. Some pepper, fresh pepper.
Okay, so I just mix it like this, yeah?
Like this, exactly.
Okay.
And then a pinch of salt,
All right.
just to give us.
And do we need to keep this for a while, or it's
1 minute
ready
is more
to?
than enough. 1 minute is more than enough.
Okay.
Even less.
And we don't chop the wild rocket leaves?
No. Because if you touch if any stainless steel, or let's say if any knife touch the leaves, they will be oxidated, so they will change the taste and the color.
So even when you're taking them, you just need to pluck them?
Exactly. In fact, when you need to clean it, for instance this one, you need just to chop it with the hand.
Oh,
because otherwise the taste is going to change by the time. So we're going to use a bowl where we put our rocket leaves.
And is this ready?
Yes, you can use it.
Sauce?
Yes. We put it inside.
Okay.
Sorry. And like always, we keep a little bit on the side just to finish
garnishing.
the plate. Exactly.
Okay.
Just to give more color on the plate.
And we mix it all up?
We mix it all up.
And I mean,
and you can see already the difference of the color.
Absolutely.
Inside.
And can we add something more, like say some lemon juice or something?
The lemon
like
juice is too aggressive for the leaves.
Okay.
So we have already a lot of
everything.
Exactly. Salt that's enough to shoot it up.
Okay.
So here we are.
And now to finish the thing.
Plate.
Okay. And here it is. Oh, that's a quick one.
Yes,
and I think very
one.
high on nutrition as well.
Exactly, and it's refreshing in the summertime because it's the bitter taste. They give you even the
and with
taste.
The spices added.
Exactly, and then we put some sauce here
to finish it up, and we're ready.
Yes.
That looks absolutely sumptuous, and I'm sure you will agree that it looks delicious, and I'm sure it tastes too. It's time now for a short break, but when we get back, there's going to be another excellent recipe to try, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Iftarna. Chef Jero is now going to show us how to make herb-crusted fillet of beef, chanterelle mushroom, pickled shallot, green peas reduction. That already sounds like a mouthful. Is it that filling, chef?
Yeah, it's a normal beef fillet. We're gonna serve it on the pan. Then we're gonna gratinate it with the herb crust, and then there is a nice sauce together with the mushroom that
All right.
are on season right now.
So let's have a look at the ingredients.
We start with this is a gravy brownie,
Okay.
together with 100 grams of shallots, 50 grams of peas, and 2 tablespoons of the gravy brownie.
And how did you, I mean, you need
You saute the onions, the shallots and the peas. Then you put the liquid. Then you put the powder. There is a gravy brownie, and then you reduce, and this is the reduction. Then you're gonna add.
Okay.
Then we have 50 grams of chanterelle mushroom. Right now are in season, but you can find it even frozen. Around 2 tablespoons of white breadcrumbs, 120 grams of beef fillet.
All right.
What we're gonna use today is a US Black Angus.
Okay.
Then a punch of salt. Let's say a mixer of 1 tablespoon of rosemary, thyme, and sage,
Okay.
and a little bit of parmesan just to give a color on the crust when we're gonna do it.
All right.
Pepper and olive oil.
Of course, olive oil I think is the main
As a base,
ingredient.
as a base,
Okay.
as a base.
So what do we start with
We
now?
start to make the crust
Okay.
because it's the one that take a little bit more time.
Here we go. So we
This
do
is-
it all simultaneously, or?
Yeah, I prepare the sauce. I start to prepare. So we said 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs,
Okay.
then a punch of salt, always, a little bit of pepper,
Okay.
a little bit of rosemary, couple of leaves of sage, and a little bit of thyme.
Okay. All
Everything
mixed
is
together.
great. We will chop it to mix everything together.
Okay. Shall I start this?
Yes, you can put it on.
Okay. Okay.
Finely chopped.
That's
as much
like
as
really
you can.
fine.
As much as
Okay.
you can.
All right. And then
And we put it together with the breadcrumbs.
And now,
A little bit of olive oil.
like about what? 1 tablespoon?
1
Just-
tablespoon, yes.
Okay.
More than
Okay.
enough. And just a touch of Parmesan cheese just to give a color.
All right.
In this way.
And do we mix it up?
And then we mix it up everything together.
Okay, so that's ready.
Yes, this is ready.
I think these are hot now.
So here we are. So always the meat needs to be peppered from both sides. a
And this
little
is
bit of
a
salt.
serving for one person.
This is one person.
One
This is
person.
one person.
Okay.
And a little bit of salt as well, like
On all the sides of the
yes,
meat.
a little bit.
Okay. And then?
A line of olive oil in the
Okay,
pan.
so we're already putting it on the pan now.
Yes. So,
So
here
the
we
sauce,
have.
okay.
Yes.
So we don't put any oil or nothing
No,
here,
because
just
the
put
gravy
sauce?
is already there.
Okay.
You can put it on the lower fire.
And let it
Should
simmer
be-
for how long?
By the time it starts to moving or bubbling.
Okay. So in the
meat
other
on.
pan, we've already put the olive
Exactly.
oil and we put
we
the...
are searing the meat.
Okay.
So all the juice can stay inside.
Do we need to put it for a while before
No,
putting
no,
it?
no.
or?
You can do it even before you start to cook it.
Oh.
No need. Just to seasoning up the dish.
Okay. So I keep
Sorry.
stirring this.
Yes.
And now what else do we do?
Now we are waiting to the meat to be seared from every side.
Okay. So
See,
you
the
keep...
color is
Oh,
changing.
yeah, it's brown now
Yeah.
from red.
Literally.
Okay. And what is it best eaten with, or when, and where is this dish from?
If I have to talk as my culture as an Italian, the meat is a dinner.
Yes, okay.
Because at lunch we use a pasta.
Okay.
Now we serve it from everywhere.
Every side, yes.
Now we put it on a plate where we're gonna do our crust.
Okay. So we've put the crust,
Yes.
what we had prepared on top.
Exactly, before.
Okay.
And then we put it in the oven. Now we put some of the mushroom in the same pan of the beef.
Okay.
And we just put
Saute them a little.
with a punch of salt
Okay.
and a fresh pepper.
So I can see that pepper is being used today quite a bit.
Yeah, because a mushroom is 70% of the mushroom is of water.
Ah.
So we need to give a character of it.
Okay.
on it.
So again,
Check.
as I'm asking, what are these mushrooms that we're using, and can we use any other mushrooms as well?
We can use any other mushroom. Particularly, I use this one because they match very good with the shallots and the green peas of the sauce.
Okay.
And like I said before, it's seasoned, so you can find it fresh.
Okay.
And it's a different mushroom because even the taste is a little bit bitter than the normal mushroom we always use in the
Okay.
kitchen.
Okay. Great. So what are we serving in, chef? Can we? I mean, shall we use
Now we
this
prepare the plate.
plate?
By
Yeah.
the time the meat is going to be ready.
And then.
Then we put the mushroom all around.
So our meat is grilled now.
Ah, it's fine.
Okay. So we're all ready.
Then we put the meat in the
Middle, and then you pour the sauce.
And then we have the sauce.
Here you go.
Now the sauce, usually I use it on the side.
Okay,
So we
not
have
on
a-
top.
You can, but then a little bit, just to
Okay.
give a color.
Taste. There's one more absolutely amazing dish to be made, so come back after this very short break. You're watching Iftarna with me, Vitika, and Chef Jero, who's all set for the third and final dish. So what are we cooking now, Chef?
Now we're gonna do a baby amour filet. It's a local fish, very nice. Then we have the same one in the Mediterranean Sea. That's why the recipe we're gonna do is the same one we do down in Sicily. In
Okay.
fact, we're gonna stuff it in a Sicilian way. We stuffing the fish just to keep the moisture inside. So we're gonna use thyme.
Okay.
This is what we call eggplant caviar.
Okay, and how did you make
It's a
that?
roast eggplant, and then it's just crushed with a fork, salt and pepper. We call it caviar because you see it's like we
There's
have
some seeds.
exactly like a fish caviar. Then we're gonna use some carrots and beetroot.
Okay.
Then for the stuffing, olive breadcrumbs, garlic, salt, pepper, olive oil.
Okay,
And this is the baby amour. Then we're gonna use it.
and
today.
how much of that?
Now we have around 200 grams of baby amour for 2 people, so they can share it. Then a pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of garlic, 100 grams of white breadcrumbs, and then a little bit of veg and 1 aubergine enough, and
Okay.
1 teaspoon of thyme.
Time. Okay, so shall we get rolling?
Yes. Now the first thing we're gonna do it is we prepare the stuffing.
Okay. So what all?
Is 100 grams of breadcrumbs. Okay. Then we put some garlic, like we said, 1 teaspoon,
Okay.
and we start to move
Mix
it.
it. Okay.
We do it this one to keep the fish moist. So even
Okay.
if we roast or grill it, it's gonna have the same texture.
So what's
inside.
better, roasting it or grilling it?
It depends. If the fish is all, of my personal opinion, I will prefer grill it.
Okay.
Roast is a commercial way for us to be fast on.
Okay. So grilling will take
speaking.
some more time.
Exactly.
Okay.
exactly.
Now you add some salt.
Salt,
Pepper.
pepper, like usually.
Yeah. And fresh pepper
Fresh
is always
pepper,
better.
yes.
Okay.
Then we have some thyme.
Again, fresh.
Yes, everything is fresh.
Yeah.
Once we can find it here in Dubai,
Yeah.
we can always buy the fresh one.
Yes,
It's better.
that's true. And we mix it again.
We mix everything again. And this is the simple stuffing. But when we're gonna cook it, then you're gonna keep the flesh of the fish a little bit moist.
Okay.
This is
So that it's soft when we eat it.
exactly.
Okay.
Then we take our fish.
And you,
Then-
I can see you've already put
Yes, a little
some-
bit of oil,
Okay.
just to the taste.
Okay.
Then we put as well here pepper
And some salt.
and a little bit of salt. You start to learn.
Well, yeah. I think I can be your assistant soon.
And then simply we
Yes.
put it here.
Okay. And like cover it completely.
No,
No?
halfway, because now I'll show you why.
Okay.
This way.
So
And
this
then
is
we
just, oh,
fold it.
like a sandwich.
Exactly.
Okay.
So in this way, and then we start to finish it the side. If there is
Okay.
any dregs went
Left.
out, exactly.
Okay.
And this is ready to go.
In the oven.
No, first we have to sear it in the pan,
Oh.
and then we're gonna put it on the oven.
So
So
shall
we're
I
gonna
switch
put it,
this
yes,
on? Okay. So on high flame?
yes, high flame,
Okay.
a little bit of oil,
And olive oil is always best.
Yes.
And it's healthy.
Yes. If it's uncooked, it's better.
Okay.
But the cooked one, if the real one, the acidity is not that much, so it's
Okay. So now
we clear a
we
little
wait
bit
for
more.
the oil to get a little warm.
In the meantime, we can prepare the rest of the dish.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's the serving
Yes.
plate that we'll use.
The eggplant caviar, it's always served cold.
Oh,
Yes, it's particularly
So
served cold.
do
So
we-
you roast the eggplant, you remove the flesh from inside, salt, pepper, you crush it, you put it in the fridge, and this was it.
and for how long should we put it in the fridge? About
There is the refrigeration just to keep it fresh.
okay, so
Not-
about an hour or
yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So
and then
we
we put
start
it-
to put it on the plate. in
so this is
way.
again more for garnishing.
Yes, but again, if you taste it all together, then you have a finished taste of the dish.
Okay.
What I'm thinking always to do.
So ideally, you should have everything together, even if something is used for garnishing.
Exactly.
All right.
It's not
Okay.
it's not put on the plate only to put it on the plate.
Okay, it's there to eat as well.
Exactly.
So,
Now we wait for the oil.
yeah.
It takes some time.
Okay.
And the veg, on my personal opinion, I do always julienne of veg,
Okay.
and I don't cook it, or otherwise I just flesh it on the pan, just to
Okay.
keep all the vitamin on the
vegetables. Okay.
But we're gonna use it on top of the fish when
Fish
we're
is
gonna
done.
be ready.
Okay.
Then we take the fish, we try to start it to cook it
On the pan.
on the
Okay.
pan.
And then. Okay, so we wait for it to change color, or
Yes, we have to sear it from both of the side, so we have make sure then that the stuffing inside is kept. It's kept
okay.
inside.
Okay. And you said this is a serving for.
Two people.
people?
Yes, 2 people. It's
Okay. And again, I mean, what do you eat it with? I mean, is it something to
again,
do-
like I said before, as a main course can be fine, or you can attach with it some pasta.
Okay.
If you like some rice,
Okay.
obviously it's welcome.
Okay.
Now we have to make sure that we keep it a little bit down.
Oh,
because
otherwise it
sometimes-
might just come
yes.
off. Okay.
Fold it up, and we'll do one side and the other.
To the other. Okay.
See, just change the
Yeah.
color a little bit.
Yes,
Doesn't
it
need that
is.
much.
And then, so after simmering it for a while on the pan, we put it in the,
oven
as
for
well.
around another 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, because the fish is very fast to cook.
Okay.
So now we remove it. We put it in our dish for the oven.
Okay. And
We can add some more
oil.
oil if we don't want the skin crispy,
Okay.
or if we want a little bit moist, put a little bit of olive oil.
So it basically depends on how you like
Yes.
it, whether you like it soft
exactly,
or you like
exactly,
it crispy.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we put it in the oven.
And at what degrees?
160 is enough.
160 for
yes.
4 minutes.
For 4 minutes.
Okay. These are quite quick recipes,
Exactly.
chef, that
Then
you're telling
we're
us.
gonna clean a little bit the pan,
Okay.
even if we remove the breadcrumbs and we add
Yeah.
in this
So-
way, so we can use the same one.
Okay.
And we flesh a little bit the veg.
Oh.
Again,
okay.
a little bit of olive oil.
And then we saute the
Yeah,
vegetables.
just to
Okay. Is there any particular reason for using carrots and beetroot, or
colorful.
Colorful.
If you can
okay.
see, we have this one is a little bit. The plate is
Cream
white.
plate.
There's a cream.
Yeah.
Then the fishes as well, not that much colorful. So
Yeah.
I choose this vegetable
Okay.
just to have.
But you can have your choice. Like you can
yes,
use bell
yes,
peppers
broccoli,
and
red
broccoli.
pepper. You can use whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Everything in julienne, because like this it's easy to plate it and it's nice to see, because you can have the interaction of the color, what there is
Okay.
underneath.
Huh.
So
That's
just very
okay.
quick.
You want me to give you
Yes,
a
a
hand
little
here?
bit. Give it this
Yeah.
one
Okay.
for you. Sorry.
No problem. Okay. So we saute
Yeah,
this.
just move it.
Okay. Not much, is it?
No,
Just
no.
a little bit. And our fish is done.
It's nearly done.
Okay. So we don't cook the vegetables too much because we want to keep
Exactly. Crispy.
the crispy and keep the vitamins and all
Exactly.
intact.
Even sometimes when you boil it, for me the veg needs to be boiled very quick.
Okay.
So that 2 minutes and then cool down straight away.
Okay.
So we have the possibility to keep the majority of the vitamins and the taste and the color as well.
Oh yes,
inside.
because the color also changes.
Yeah, especially with the green,
Yeah.
we lose a lot of color on broccoli, peas,
Okay.
and string peas.
So we're done with
done.
this?
Yes.
And our fish is also done, I guess.
I think it needs another 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Here we
So-
are.
So we've made this dish more Sicily style, but you can...
Yes, because the eggplant, it's, believe it or not, in Sicily we have a lot of Arabic culture.
Okay.
Because we was under the domination of the Arabic for a long time. So eggplant, tomato, and all the spices, all the pickles are present in there.
Okay.
So then the modernity changed a little bit on this side and on the other side. But the basic ingredients are always there.
Same.
So eggplant is there. The garlic, it's present
always
everywhere.
there, yes.
In our recipe.
Yes.
And chilies, we have different kind of chilies as well.
And you can of course make it spicy or less spicy according to the taste.
If you want, you can add. I mean, go to your taste a little bit closer.
Okay.
And this one.
And now,
So here we have our fish. Then it's been.
and it's done.
Yes.
Oh,
it's done.
lovely.
The fish is very fast to cook, especially when it's a baby. I mean, when it's a small fish.
Fish, okay.
This is was around 400 grams, so it's very fast to cook. A little bit of this vegetables on top just to give a color.
Oh, that looks absolutely colorful, as you said. You know, these
And
have
then
just added
a
color.
line of olive oil, because always to don't be plain.
Yeah. I mean, it looks good and it of course tastes better if you put some olive oil. Well, that's all we have time for today. We had a great time learning with Chef Jero about these wonderful dishes. Thank you so much, Chef, for joining us. But you do write to us with your feedback and suggestions on iftarna@city7tv.com. And don't forget to tune in to us every day of the week during this holy month of Ramadan at the same time, only on City 7 TV for some more exciting and great dishes. Have a great day ahead.